Hey, my loves. This is a quick message for the Virgo men. Um, uh, this is not for my subscribers or anything. It's specifically for the gay Virgo men. This message is for this person so that he understands for once and for all that his misery, his failures, and his drama are not my business. You astro traveled into my dreams last night, playing games as usual, and you have been astro traveling into my dream state because you think that that's the only way that you can get to me. Here is a message for you. I don't need the excuses. I don't need the apologies. And I don't need the reasons why you did what you did. I just don't care. You're going through a divorce and bad karma. The only thing that you can think of is to plan an exit so that you can ghost the copycat and come towards me. Hey, copycat, this man is devising a plan to escape from you so that he can come to me. And according to his delusional mindless head, he thinks that his lies and little games and of Prince Charming are going to get him off the hook. Keep in mind that I know everything that you have done. Keep in mind that I am not the only one who is aware of all that you have done. Law enforcement is fully aware of what you have done. If whether you feel the need to apologize out of material gain, convenience, or for whatever other reason that is, I suggest you keep the apology, and I suggest that you steer clear from me permanently. If you dare to come anywhere near me, I will make sure that the moment I see you standing in front of me, I start yelling. Not at you, but screaming for help. Call the police or anyone that can help me get you off my way. You are not welcome into my energy and you are not welcome back into my circle. You need to stay with that copycat, which by the way is just as narcissistic and as sick as you. You too are an actual match made in hell. And the fact that you can't get over her, you can't mess her over or screw her over because she's just as bad of a narcissist as you are, that doesn't mean that I am your scapegoat. Leave me alone. The police already knows that if you make any move towards me or come anywhere near me, I have the legal right to defend myself. I don't want to talk to you ever again. I don't ever want to see you again. And I wish I never have to hear from you again. But as always, you like to intrude in people's privacy and dream states because you yourself don't have the nerve or the men in you to own up for what you have done. If you think for 1 second that a sorry lame excuse is or a sorry lame apology is going to get you off the hook because you're trying to play with my sympathy for people, you think that that's going to get you out of the hook. You're wrong. You were obviously seriously misinformed. Just because I act stupid and gullible, it doesn't mean that I am stupid and gullible. It means that I am trying to get you to reveal who you truly are. That's the only thing that it means. A Jezebel like you needs to be with a Jezebel copycat or person, because I don't even think that's a woman. That's who you need to be with. You made the actual perfect choice. Don't feel any regret, because she is your actual match. An actual soulmate and a twin flame. Karmic, in parentheses, but she is. And just because you know now that she's just as karmic and as bad as you are, now you don't want her? Now you want to ghost her because you see that I'm creating and building something on my own that God has given me. And you know for a fact where it's headed and what it's doing. Suddenly you want to feel the urge to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do what I did. The devil made me do it. The copycat made me do it. She lied to me about you. And what are you, 2 years old? You have an undiagnosed mental illness. You have an undiagnosed mental sickness, a schizophrenic, a serious identity and personality disorder. You are trapped in hate, envy, and jealousy. You are trapped in obsession and control. And you're driving yourself crazy to misery, thinking that your stupid little games are going to get you back into my circle. I don't know how many women these worked with before, but I'm not one of them. The only thing I want from you is to leave me the hell alone altogether. Stop invading my privacy. And that means stop astral traveling to my dream state. Because you know that that's the only time I am weak, when I am asleep. You want to go and attack me and try to brainwash me in my sleep? I wish you knew how sick I feel about the whole situation, or even the thought that I ever met someone so stupid and mindless like you. A woman like me will never turn around and give a man like you a second chance. The rejection that you gave me was for my own protection. Thank God for that. Because I would have made the worst mistake of my life to ever engage myself with someone so low vibrational and scum like you. Someone who has nothing but darkness, envy, and jealousy. Someone who walks around with the spirit of Leviathan inside of him. Hate, envy, and jealousy, destroy and kill is the only thing that you know. Aside from sleeping around too much, I heard that you have STDs, that your little pee-pee is infected. A little bird told me that you're dying and that you refuse to take medical care only because you don't believe in God. But to be that mindless and not believe in science or health, that makes you the most ignorant person I have ever known, or the world has ever heard of. And you want to tell the world that you are a divine masculine, divine this, divine that, high honor this, high honor that. But you're nothing but. And the only one that's fooling yourself is yourself. I don't need an apology from you. I don't want it, I don't need it, and never will. I gave you a chance. And you crossed me. You betrayed me. Out of rage and fury, out of spite, you went and stole money from me so that I would never have a breakthrough, so that I would never have a new beginning. Because your sick mind told you, if I cannot have a new beginning with her and her money, then she won't either. I'll take it and I will bury it along with all the documents that state that this money is yours, and I will bury it all. Why don't you tell the feds where you buried that money? Why don't you tell the feds where those documents are? Because nobody's going to leave you alone until you come clean. And I hope that you know what I mean by that. You will face complete insanity if you refuse to do what you need to do. Return the money that you stole out of spite and jealousy. You want to come back around and tell me that you're sorry when you went and took the money that was coming towards me and you buried it, you hid it. You went and told the town, the whole world with fake profiles, that I was a person of the dark, a woman of the streets, because it was your way to control my life. It was your way of saying, if I cannot be with you, nobody else will. You took it upon your own hands to make up stories and narratives that weren't true, only to keep friends and men and work opportunities away from me. And everything you told these people that I was is who you were. I'm not into fraud. I don't pass counterfeit money to anyone. You're the only person that I know of is counterfeit yourself and passes money that is counterfeit. Let me repeat something so that the audience can listen to it. When I met you, you were trying to siphon my sympathy for you at any cost. That you lied. This is what you said. Can you believe that Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart are banning me because they're accusing me of passing counterfeit money with my little hand? Can you believe that? Parentheses. This is what I do. But can you believe they caught me? Can you believe that they actually found out? Your teeth, counterfeit. Your money, counterfeit. You, counterfeit. Prophet, counterfeit. You're not a prophet. You're a false prophet. Divine masculine, counterfeit. Everything about you, counterfeit. How can any woman possibly see you as a good catch when you're nothing but a walking bag of lies, a walking bag of deception, schemes, a walking viral bag full of viruses Because this is something you don't tell your partners. You go around town sleeping with women, passing STDs, not telling them. These women have children. These women are married. And yes, they shouldn't be sleeping with you because they are married and they already have kids, but this is God's way of punishing them and you for being dishonest, a Jezebel, and promiscuous. For married people are not supposed to be sleeping outside the marriage. That's considered adultery. Adultery is a crime. It's a sin. Sorry, not a crime, a sin. Anyone that's married and goes outside the marriage to find sexual thrills is adultery. You, on the other hand, you don't care if you have to lay with a man, a woman, a gay man, or transsexual. You don't care. Because the only thing you want is energy, money, and sex. And suddenly, you told the world that I was nothing, that I was incompetent for that matter. You told some people that I was even dead. You told some people that we were still dating and that we were sleeping together. Let me make this clear. Thank God I never slept with you. Stop lying about the fact that we ever slept together because we never even dated to begin with. Thank God for that. But you need to leave me alone. Yesterday stays in the yesterday. I don't dwell in the past. As you know, I have been doing everything I can to move forward, to move away from all the drama that you come with. Any woman or anyone that has any personal connections to you, you're going to bring nothing but demise and deception and schemes and bad karma to those people, no matter who they are, because you are cursed. Everything and anyone you touch is cursed. Because of all that you have tried to do to me. You have tried to sacrifice me in so many different ways, tried to take my life away, tried to take away my dreams, tried to take away my livelihood, tried to take away my freedom, tried to take away my ability to make money because you want to put me in a situation where she's gonna leave me. And if I have to mess everything up for her behind the scenes so that I am the only person that she has that she can come to, I will. Wrong. You obviously were seriously misinformed about me. Your mindless, delusional head obviously doesn't allow you to see the real truth. Because all you want to do is believe your own lies. Just because I talk about you a lot, it doesn't mean that I'm into you. I talk about you because you are the one that plays a big role in all this deceit and scheme and destruction that has taken place in my life. Or you don't think I know? You don't think that I know what that group and that copycat have done to me all this time? Do you remember what you did in 2023? Do you remember what you did in 2020? How much does she know? And the copycat, how does she know all of this? Well, first of all, darling, if you are truly spiritual, then you should know how I know what I know. And quit asking around how does she know what she know. You know that I am a high priestess. I just don't like to profess that to the world. I don't go around asking for attention from everyone by telling them who I am. You're the only one that has that need. You feel the need to tell the world who you are. Example, hi, this is the Empress. I have alien DNA, and I come from royal bloodline, and I am Egyptian goddess. I was Hathor. This is called self-proclamation. You self-proclaimed yourself into being who you are. Not because you are who you say you are, but because you proclaimed yourself. So you see, the difference between a self-proclaimed divine feminine and a real divine feminine is that the real divine feminine doesn't have to tell the world who she is. The fake one, however, she'll broadcast it everywhere in the world so that everyone can see who she is because she feels the need to do so. She craves for the attention, the validation, while I don't care. When people find out who I am, I actually walk away because I don't want them abusing me. Just because they know who I am, it gives them the right to mess with me? I don't think so. I keep to myself for a reason. I don't share who I am for a reason. I don't feel the need to tell the world who I am because I don't need to. They know. They know who the original is. And so does the real organization that you've been working for. You lied to them as well. But they already know that you are not me. And they already know what that Virgo man did. The deceit that he played in all these roles, even to them. And the truth is that nobody's impressed. Nobody's shocked. If anything, they are disgusted with all of you. You, the copycat, and everyone that you involved. They are disgusted with all of you. And again, remember that God allowed you to form these weapons against me. He allowed it. But you forgot that he told you that he was not going to let them prosper. But you still insisted. Your determination to kill me and to ruin my life just because I didn't chase you. Just because I refuse to acknowledge you as a person or even as a friend ever again. Just because you're angry about the fact that I am the first woman who said no to you. You took it out in your own hands to take revenge against me for rejecting you, for ghosting you. But when you rejected me and you ghosted me, you wanted me to applaud and celebrate it. I really didn't care. If something or someone leaves my life, it's because they are not meant to be in my life. And if I am suddenly removed from anyone or any place, it's because God doesn't want me there. It's really very simple. You don't try to make things fit. But this is what you do. You bend people's will with black magic. Both of you, the copycat and you. You bend people's will with love spells to get them to like you. You bend people's wills by doing glamour magic so that everyone can see you as the end all be all, but in reality, you're nothing but a cockroach, a maggot, a parasite, a vampire who feeds off of people's energies and weaknesses. Who do you think you are? The two of you have obviously been lied to all your lives. People have always told you, you're so fine, you're so handsome, you're so cute, you're so sexy, you're so hot. Congratulations. Because they all lied to you. Obviously, they all wanted something from you. When somebody tells you that you're so beautiful and so hot and so pretty and blah, 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 do you think that they're just being nice? They want something from you. This is what they did to you. And you were so mindless and stupid that you let it get to your head, making you feel that you are the end all be all, making you feel that you are God. But you're nothing but a peasant of the devil, an incubus succubus spirit that sucks people energy through sex, black magic, and gossip and slandering, character assassination. And all this time, you tell people, all I have to do is go back and brainwash her, breadcrumb her, and she'll forgive me. She's that stupid. That's very nice. It's just that that only exists in your head, not in reality. And when you come to reality and find out that it's not there, you get mad. Because you made that lie possible. But in reality, it's nowhere to be found. And all you can do is build remorses and grudges against people for not having or reciprocating what you build in your head, reciprocating the lies that you fabricate in your mind. Oh, well, if she's not going to chase me, I'm not going to allow her to chase anyone. If I cannot have her, nobody else will. You are the typical sick psychopath narcissist, psychotic, schizophrenic. Do yourselves a favor, both of you, the copycat and you. Go to mental institution and find help. Because the two of you have undiagnosed mental illnesses that are running around town being a danger for everyone, even to yourselves. The issue of trying to control my life and trying to control that no man comes around me, because in your mindless head, you think that that's going to buy you time to keep everyone away from me so that you can come later. Oh, she'll be so desperate that she'll take me. Dude, you got issues. If it was legal to slap you on the face, I wouldn't just slap you on the face. I would kick you in the face. Make sure that you wake up. Because you have some serious delusional issues going in your schizophrenic head, mindless brain. Please leave me alone. I don't need the apology. Whatever happened in the past is in the past. I don't care. I have moved on and I am perfectly happy by myself. I am happy alone. I'm very happy being free and being vulnerable to my own self, loving myself. I am happy with being confident with myself. I am happy with nobody trashing my world. I am happy living by myself so that I'm not afraid of men or people backstabbing me or betraying me. I am happy. What part of that do you not understand? You will never be part of that happiness. All you can do is be a happiness hater, and that's about it. And continue to do your little black magic, which will, in the end, it will do nothing but backfire on you and those around you. Have you not told people why people around you are dying? kids, friends, people. Tell them the little graveyard death magics. God is not going to let you get away with any of this. Anything you send out to me, He will return it back to you or those around you. And if those people around you have any intelligence whatsoever, they will immediately walk away from you and that copycat and the group. Because the two of you is bad news. Serious bad karma. That's what the two of you are. Nobody else deserves to be miserable. Only the two of you, because the two of you are the ones that have done serious bad deeds against humanity. I am one of them. And all you expect is for me to react and to go after you, to go chase you for revenge. I'm not that sick. I don't even think like that. Whatever's in the past is in the past. Whatever you did wrong, God will take care of it. I am not God. I work for God. Okay? Let's make sure that you understand that. Anything that you are going through right now, because I know that you're facing severe karma, understand that that is not coming from me. It's coming from you and from God. Because He saw what you did. And if nothing is going to stop you, He will. You think you're invincible? You think you're untouchable?
I am so untouchable because I work for the Illuminati. The Illuminati got my back.
Oh, well, good for you. That's how delusional you are. Do you really think that the group cares about you at all? Not one bit. If they cared about you, they would have told you the truth from the beginning. They could have told you that marrying that copycat was going to be your biggest downfall. Instead, you fell for the game. Let me guess. You're gonna build with her. This copycat is your soulmate. And the two of you are going to create and build. And in the end, the copycat was nothing but a trap. She trapped him, stole everything from him, left him dry, took everything almost from him, the money, his properties, sued him in court, divorce, money, and now child support. I believe she's pregnant or something. Who knows? But all the things that you're going through, you deserve them tenfold. And I pray to God that you continue to suffer your own demise for the bad deeds that you have done against innocent people like me and humanity in general. You don't abuse power the way that you did. Just because people tell you that you are somewhat of a caviar or la creme de la creme, it doesn't mean that you have the right to go out there and be an a-hole. I told you, with my own mouth, I told you that you were an a-hole. And I told you that for a reason. Not because I wanted to be mean girls or not because I wanted to be a bitch. No, 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 honey. I meant that because that's what I see. That's who you are, and that is who you will remain to be. Because you are seriously broken, the two of you. That copycat was brutally abused when she was a child. And all she did was turn into darkness and take revenge against those that have hurt her. How do you expect God to bless anyone with that mentality? Vengeance is God's, not yours. Anyone that thinks that they need to take revenge on their own hands or matters into their own hands will have a serious demise. It is not up to us to take that action. It belongs to God. And quit thinking for once and for all that you are God. You're a spiritual maggot, a parasite that needs to be squashed and thrown into the depths of hell. Because what you have done, not just to me, it's wrong in all levels. This is the reason why you will continue to suffer. You wanted severe suffering for me. You wished all these ill things on me, even on my own health, my stability. You paid people before to get me off my own home because you wanted to take away my own stability, my own foundation. That is how far your hate goes against me. And you mean to tell me that you're a soulmate? That you're a twin flame? Karmic, perhaps. But you're not divine soulmate. Not even a divine at all. A walking lie, a walking illusion. It's all you are. The two of you. And as disgusted as I feel for the two of you and the group entirely, I don't ever want to hear from any of you. Not from the gay Virgo man, not from the copycat, not from the group. Because I have no desires to ever acknowledge any of you as existence. Because you will soon cease to exist. This is what you wanted for me, that's what you're going to get. God is not playing. I told you this repeatedly. What is happening to you and what's coming, because this is not even the beginning. It's worst. Biblical. The kind of things that all of you are about to go through are the kind of things that we only see in movies. But the world needs to see this with their own eyes. I told you that this was a prophecy that you couldn't stop. You think that you're going to stop the bad karma? You think that you're going to stop God's repercussion against you for what you've done? You think that you have the power to convince the world and the government that you are who you say you are because you call yourself divine? No. That's the part where you were wrong. You were lied to. Your mother, this Virgo man mother, his mother, this old woman has committed a lot of crimes against this man. This is the reason why this man is so broken. This man was sexually molested by his own mother. This old woman stole this man's destiny. She's the one that turned him into the dark monster that he is today. That woman doesn't even care about her son. This Virgo man was nothing but a product of lust, a product of sacrificial lambs, because his mother did not obtain this baby or him through love or anything. Let me tell you where this came from. Have you ever heard of the group sex? You know those sexual rituals that people practice when they are being initiated into groups? She became pregnant intentionally to trap a man that she was interested in. The man did not want the kid, and he did not want her either. It was just part of a sexual ritual to transfer energy onto each other that they steal from other people. This is what sexual rituals are about. Blood rituals. When you hear the terms blood rituals, we're talking about a woman in her menstrual period. And what they do is they sleep with each other. to make the spell more powerful because there's blood involved. These people are sick. This is how all of them have STDs. Because when they do this, they don't even wear protection. This entire group has herpes, chlamydia, HIV, hepatitis. These people have a lot of diseases, a lot of illnesses that they have contracted through the sexual rituals that they practice. This is how the Virgo man got infected as well, because the copycat didn't tell him that she was infected. So she slept with him and transferred her HIV onto him. And he knows that. And yet he wants to tell people that he slept with me and that I was the one who gave him that, just to ruin my reputation, just to destroy my life, to stop me from being successful, to get everyone to turn against me, when he knew the truth the whole time. Look at all the wrongdoings that he has done against me. What have I done against him? Nothing, and I won't. He's not worth my energy. But God will take care of that. I can assure you that. And with that being said, I'm going to leave you with that for today. Okay? Back off of me. Leave me alone. Stop stalking me. Leave my energy alone. You and I will never, ever cross paths again. We are not to ever speak to each other again. And if you cannot understand that, God will make sure that you do. And I'm going to leave you with that, and I will be back with another video. For all my subscribers, I love you guys, and I will be back with another video. This was specifically for these people. So please don't take any of that. That is not for you. That's just for these people. And I hope that you guys have a good day, and I will see you soon.